So hi, awesome ones. All right, so let's face it. Sometimes we get into a fashion rut and we wear the same clothes month after month, even sometimes year after year. So what I'm here to show you is how to take clothing from outdated to outstanding. So let's start with those old jogger pants. You know, the pants that we wore like for the last 3 years? Well, I really want to bring it up a notch. And actually, in the after shot of this, which I'm going to model for you, I have 3 updating tips. So let's take a look. So here I have a pair of comfy joggers that are really kind of tight at the ankles. And I also added my big athletic sneakers that many of us thought were great for the everyday in the past few years, right? The t-shirt is loosely fit and it's also big and bulky. Well, it's time to ditch that outdated look and go for this great look that'll look much more slimming on me with these Skechers Go Walk pants, and they're available for around $47. It's got more of a boot cut than a cuff, and these Breathe Easy black sneakers with the elastic laces are around $61. They are the newest style and a lot lighter to walk in than those old clunky leather athletic shoes. I also just styled the t-shirt a little bit to look less like I'm still in a rut. And as usual, I'll have many of the fashion styles for you underneath the video description and also in the comments. All right, let's get to the next outfit. And it's not only outdated, it's also kind of matronly. And with it, I'm going to show 3 more tips for you. Let's take a look. I have this lovely white jacket and the polka dotted skirt, which are great alone, but with this outfit, the pairing of the two, it just kind of looks outdated and, as I said before, matronly. The other outdated thing that I did was to match a big hobo bag that again is just adding to this oversized look, and the whole idea of the matchy-matchy look with the handbag and the shoes, well, that's just not a thing anymore. So let's see how I went from this outfit and brought it from drab to fab. So I've changed out the long skirt with a pair of ankle pants that are super stretchy by Rakuchi, and they're available for around $50. And instead of the flats, these loafers are trendy, modern, and just as comfortable. And they're for around $50 as well. Now, instead of a big purse, I've opted for this smaller one, and it's in red, just to add a little something to the outfit. And it's around $30. Instead of leaving the black top out, I gave it a front tuck and added a comfy, stretchy, skinny belt. And you can get 3 of these in 3 different colors for around $14. And by the way, this fabulous white blazer is from the drop and around $75. Now you might be thinking to yourself, hey, she's really showing a lot of black tops, black pants, that sort of thing. And well, there's a good reason for that. And that's because a lot of times when we're in a rut, we tend to go and, grab those colored items. And what I'm saying here is let's take something that's outdated and change it up. And that's what I'm going to show you in the next outfit. And with it, I've got 2 more tips for you. I bought this top as a designer piece, and therefore, of course, I wanted to get a lot of use out of it. Do you do that too? Well, every time I wore it, I knew that it looked outdated and frumpy. I tucked it into an elastic waist, and if you're still doing this, chances are you've just added a touch of frumpiness. So I thought I would change out this top with this trendy and lovely lacy top, and it's only around $18. Now, instead of tucking the top in, I'm letting it to go over the skirt. And by the way, this lacy skirt with an elastic waistband is only $32. I topped off the look with a pair of ankle boots that I've had in my closet for a while, and I've got a much more updated look and vibe. And by the way, if you like styling videos like this, who are made by a woman who's not in her 20s and not a size 0, I would love for you to join us here and subscribe. There's a button down there somewhere, and don't forget to click on the bell. Now next, let's update a look that I know a lot of you don't want to get rid of, and that is the jeggings. Well, let's get you into a pair of jeans that are so comfortable, updated, and really they're just not tight, and I don't know, you can't even sit in those jeggings sometimes, so let's take a look and see what I mean. So here they are, and I know even when they had stretch in them, a lot of times I just didn't want to sit down. All right, I paired this look with an outdated heavy leather jacket, which is another one of those items where you paid a lot of money for it, so you want to keep wearing it. But instead, I finally changed my jeans for these amazing NYDJ jeans that stand for Not Your Daughter's Jeans. They are stretchy and they're made for a mature woman. The waist design holds in the tummy, and this is called the Sherry Slim style. I also took it in the darker wash, which is slimming as well, and the color is Habana, and they're available for around $100. I swapped out the heavy jacket for this awesome lightweight faux leather one, and it really truly looks and feels like real leather. It's available in 12 different colors and sells for around $57. I even added some color, yay, with this great striped shirt for around $30. Now let's talk sandals for a minute, and you know what, I get it. A lot of women have, arch support problems and foot problems. But if you're one of those women who are kind of like in a buying rut where you just keep buying every summer, you wear out one style and you wear the same style over and over again, year after year, the footwear manufacturers, I should say, they've really come a long way. And some of the styles, they don't look outdated, they don't look frumpy, they look absolutely fabulous. So let me show you what I mean. Here I have those older looking design sandals with my lovely long blue summer dress. But somehow the look changes when you look at the feet and to something maybe more outdated and frumpy. In the next look though, I've styled the dress with a pair of leopard printed Crocs, and they're available for around $19. And the look now seems more updated, and it's got more of an easy breezy summer vibe. And by the way, the straw hat that I'm wearing is available for around $28, and that dress is only $43. Now here's a closer look at those Crocs that I was talking about, and you can see that they are made with a little bit of arch support. Now I do understand that maybe this isn't going to solve your problem, you need a much better shoe, but I really encourage you to go online or maybe go to a neighborhood store that specializes in shoes that really help the foot ailments, and I'm sure you're going to be just delighted to find some new styles. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I'm not trying to criticize. All I'm trying to do is show you some updated ideas for some outdated looks. And hey, I was wearing those looks a lot myself. And being in a rut is one thing, but if what you're doing is you're just saying, you know what, I'm past my prime, I don't care what I wear anymore, then I just got to tell you that there's something that happens. There's something that happens when you put on a lacy top, or maybe a moto jacket, or maybe some made for you kind of jeans. You get your groove back. And I don't know about you, but when I was watching Michelle Yeoh when she got her Oscar, her speech, what she said in her speech, it actually brought tears to my eyes, because what she said was, don't let anybody tell you that you're past your prime. And it just kind of got to me. And more I'm seeing women, in their 60s, 70s, 80s, even in their 90s as celebrities, and they're kind of showing us the way. And, a long time ago, well, maybe not that long ago, men who got older, they were distinguished, right? And we just kind of got old. And now we can tap into this energy, you know, this energy that mature women are really happening. And why not? Why not go ahead and step out on the carpet? And it doesn't have to be red, but let's show the world that, you know, we can still rock this world. And it's just one more way that we can keep it awesome.